but also the haters, the detractors, the jealous ones that said you'd never make it here. Please tag them, sub them on all of your socials, because this ceremony can be followed live via live streaming from anywhere in the world. In case you are not aware of this, this is the website. We ask that you please share with them, especially those that said you'd never make it here. This is the website, www.sun.ac.za/streaming. You are welcome to share your graduation experiences on social media, and we ask that you tag us in all of your pictures. And the hashtag that you must use is #SUGrad. Ons is bykans gereed om met die plegtigheid te begin. Ons vra nou dat u sal opstaan vir die akademiese prosessie en sal bly staan tot nadat ons die nasionale lied gesing het. Lixesha lokuba kuqalwe ngomsitho. Sicela wonke umuntu aphakame ngexesha kungena isithwalandwe eholweni. Sime njalo ukuze kuculwe umhobe wesizwe. Graduates, distinguished guests, family and friends, please rise for the academic procession and remain standing until after we have sung the national anthem. Thank you very much. Enkosi kakhulu.
Ons begin ons verrigtinge vanmiddag met die sing van die nasionale lied. We start our ceremony this afternoon with a rendition of our national anthem.
Sigelela
Sal jy asseblief u sitplekke inneem. Please be seated. Our musicians are now going to leave the stage, but that magnificent tenor that you heard was Jason September. Where are you, Jason? Thank you. And that was the Stellenbosch University Symphonic Wind Ensemble, conducted by Pamela Kierman. Waar is jy, Pamela? Ons bedank hulle. And now it's my job to formally constitute this congregation, volgens die magte wat aan my toevertrou word deur die statuut van die universiteit, verklaar ek hiermee dat hierdie kongregasie van die universiteit behoorlik saamgestel is. I hereby declare, in accordance with the powers vested in me by the statute of the university, that this congregation of the university has been duly constituted. I always enjoy saying that. Ons het van heinde en ver gekom. Our graduates and graduands have come a long way, spiritually and often physically. So let's take just a moment of reflection, 'n gewyde oomblik, sommer net daar waar jy sit, om te dink hoe dankbaar ons is dat ons vanmiddag hier is op hierdie pragtige herfsmiddag op Stellenbosch en al die goeie goed in ons lewe waarop ons vandag bevestig. Baie dankie. Ons het vanmiddag op ons verhoog lede van die SRC members who are members of council and who are members of the Senate of the university, which is all the professors of the university with representation from workers and from students. And we welcome the chairperson of the SRC, Pibokuhle Kabaka, and the vice chair, Mex Abongile Kutu. I asked them to mark my clicks this morning, but they gave me such miserable marks. Do you repent? Oh, you see, all that clicking. Welcome. We're very proud of you as chair and deputy chair, and also Mr. Mzwaki Holotina. Where's Mr. Yes, you're on the other side. We're very proud of you and we welcome you here. I'll introduce myself at the end, but I'm very pleased to introduce the dignitaries on stage. On my left is Professor Wim de Villiers. Hy is die rector sedert 2015. Hy bereik nou die einde van die 4de jaar van sy tweede termyn. So is nou 9 vol jaar wat hy rector is en sy tweede termyn sal oor 'n jaar afloop op 1 April 2016. Professor de Villiers, ons is baie aan jou verskuldig. Professor de Villiers was 'n arts in Kentucky wat op Stellenbosch groot geword het en op Stellenbosch gestudeer het, asook op Oxford. En toe Oor 20 jaar in Kentucky, he had a flourishing practice as internist and as an academic, and he came back. So let's express our appreciation and pride to him. Links van Professor De Villiers is een van die meest geliefde mense van die Stellenbosch uitvoerende bestuur, Professor Nico Koopman. Ek gee nie omdat ek dit vir die sê nie, Prof Koopman. Hy's 'n teoloog en he's the Deputy Vice Chancellor for Social Impact, Transformation and Personnel. Our ceremony this afternoon is going to be run for the most part by Professor Anthony Leysens, who's the Dean of Arts, also a loved figure, and his Deputy Dean for Research, Professor Lindy Heineken. And we're also very pleased to have the Dean of the Faculty of Theology, Professor Reggie Nell. On his right is Professor Richard Stevens, who's a lawyer. Hy's eintlik nie veronderstel om hier te wees nie, maar baie van die BA regte mense. Wie is die BA regte mense wat vandag gaan gehad kry? Steek die hande op. Dis vir u wat Professor Stevens hier is. Thank you for coming this afternoon. En dan Dr. Renel Retief en Dr. Penny van der Bank is ons registrateur, our registrar. I'm always tempted to say that Dr. Retief is the one who really runs the university, but you can't say that in front of the rector. Okay. And Professor Penny van der Bank is the Vice Dean. And my name is Edwin Cameron. Ek was 'n regter vir 25 jaar gewees. And when I stopped being a judge, two things happened. I was appointed, the president appointed me as inspecting judge of prisons, which is a tough job. And you might know my name from the Thabo Bester saga, because I was aware of what was happening and I decided not to keep quiet. And then the brave news medium at Ground Up took over and a national scandal was unlocked. But the nicest thing that happened was that I was elected to this job. It's a job without responsibilities, only nice things like this afternoon. I rejoice in it because it's a wonderful occasion of achievement and affirmation. Stellenbosch, as I said this morning, is the jewel in the crown of South Africa's tertiary academic firmament. We're in a beautiful town on a beautiful afternoon, and it is a complete joy to be here with you. Nou sou ek baie graag vir u ook in isiXhosa wou verwelkom het, maar iemand wat werklik kan klik, ons geëerde en vermaarde Professor Mawande Dlali gaan vir u verwelkom. Verwelkom hom asseblief.
Molweni manene na manenekazi, molweni bafundi. Siyanamkela kulo msitho othwesozidanga kule viki, kumsitho wesibini lo. Siyathemba kuba olu luza kuba lusuku olunenkumbulo ezinhle kwabo baza kube bethweswa izidanga kunye nensapho zabo. Ndithetha ngabantu abafana no-Unathi Ngumbela, noLukhanyo Ngamlana, Ndlela, Osibahle, oNonkosi George, kunye noMiss Hlatshwayo, nabo balapha kuludlu baza befumana izidanga zabo. Samkela ikakhulu abasuka kwindawo ngendawo. Le mini bekade icelwa ifikile. Sithi kuni khululani ibhatyi zenu kusekhaya nalapha namkelekile. Kodwa ke siphinde sinixelele apha sinaye sinethamsanqolo basibe naye unjingalwazi oyirector lapha uProfessor Vim de Villiers kunye noProfessor Nico Koopman. Kodwa apha kwicala lakwathi idini yethu uProfessor Tony Leysens kunye nesekela lakhe Professor Lindy Heineken nabo bakhona. Siphinde sibe naye ne-registrar yethu uRonel Retief neqela lakhe, Cheryl Richardson kunye noLiana Richardson nabo siyabamkela. Manene na manenekazi, sizama ngako konke kusemandleni ukubiza amagama abantu kanye nefani ngendlela efanelekileyo. Ndiqinisekile uDean uProfessor Tony Leysens kunye nesekela lakhe uProfessor Lindy Heineken bebezama ngako konke kusemandleni ukuziqhelanisa noku. Kodwa okuyinyani sinabo bazabe bevela bethweswa izidanga abasebenzi kanye neendwendwe ezisuka kwindawo ngendawo ezahlukileyo ezithetha iilwimi ezahlukileyo kanye nabo baphuma ngapha kwemida yaseMzantsi Afrika. Yiyo loo nto sicela ukuba nibe nenyameko kuba singafumanisa kungumcelimngeni ukubiza amanye amagama enu. Kwakhona ndithanda ukwazisa ngamalungu ethu e-SRC amatsha, uDr. Zoli Mkhize oyilawuli kwi-ofisi yenguqu, sibe nemalungu ebhunga labafundi, usihlalo onguphiwo kuhle Qabaka, isekela lakhe ngu-Abongile Quthu, sibe naye u-Ayanda Johnson, usibande ngenomzi wakhe eBholotina, nabo siyabamkela apha, siyavuya, sithi siyavuyisana nani ukufumana izidanga zenu. Enkosi.
Ek wil vir iets persoonliks vertel. Can I tell you something personal? Please say yes. I'm a very proud godfather this afternoon. Thank you. But I want to tell you that my goddaughter is a person of delicacy and diffidence, and I will not ask her to stand unless you think I should. Do you think I should ask her to stand? Her name is Rachel Ackerman Coleman, and she is the bravest graduate in this whole week and the most beautiful. Kan ek haar vra om op te staan? Sê ja. Rachel, please won't you stand? There she is. And her grandmom, my geliefde vriend, Denise Ackerman is hier, en haar moes, Lisa Ackerman, en daar's 'n kerel hier, ek weet nie aan wie hy verbonde is nie, sy naam is Gerrit. Gerrit, welkom, ek het nie vir jou van gevra nie, maar ek is die peetpa, so oppas. I was reflecting on the fact that it's an art graduation. There's a big debate in the United States, a serious debate. Should you have arts at tertiary level anymore? Should you have literature and history and anthropology and sociology and languages? Should you have them? And to me, the answer is a very powerful yes, because the arts tell us about the texture of our own existence. They tell us about our past, they tell us about our proficiencies as human beings, and they tell us about where we come from, without which we cannot know where we're going. So I'm delighted that we have so many arts graduates. It's something like 1,387 in the last year. BR, Kunst and Social Sciences from this faculty. And I'm very, very proud of them, making a total of graduates in this past year, 8,870 from Stellenbosch. We're very, very proud of what this university is achieving. It is increasing in excellence under Professor Wim de Villiers and his team of professors and researchers and teachers and scholars at this university. So let's give the graduates, graduands, and the arts faculty's team a quick round of heartfelt encouragement. En nou vra ek vir Professor Leysens om ons te lei, en ek wil net vir u sê, that moment from that podium until you pass me is your moment. So do a little dance. Who's going to dance? See how you feel when you come, but please dance. And families, dis 'n bietjie blank die gehoor, en blanke mense, kom ons wys. Wie gaan vanmiddag wys dat u kan keel uitskree vir u kind wat oorkom? Sal jy dit bewys? Yes! Thank you so much, Professor Leysens.
Meneer die Visie-Kanselier, ek versoek u om die graad dokter in die wysbegeerte in die fakulteit Lettere en Sosiale Wetenskappe aan die kandidate wat ek aan u voorstel te verleen. Die betrokke promotor sal telkens 'n kort verklaring oor die proefskrif doen. Mr. Chancellor, I request you to confer on the candidates whom I'll present you the degree Doctor of Philosophy in the Faculty of Arts and Social Sciences. The supervisor concerned will give a brief outline of the dissertation. Stephanie de Villiers with dissertation Madness and Gender in Contemporary Diasporic Life Writing and Fiction, with supervision provided by Professor Jean Ellis.
Mr. Chancellor, Stephanie de Villiers' dissertation makes an original and important interdisciplinary contribution in the theoretical triangulation of gender, migration, and diaspora in relation to an insightful literary critical reading of madness into contemporary life-writing texts and 4 novels, which map diasporic journeys from Nigeria, Iran, South Korea, and China. I request you to confer the degree on Stephanie de Villiers.
Nico Diago with dissertation The Rights of Child-Headed Households to Care and Protection, Reflections of Role Players on Social Service Delivery, with supervision provided by Professor Marianne Stradham.
Mr. Chancellor, this study explored role players' reflections on delivering social services to uphold the rights of children in child-headed households. Findings revealed that child-headed households were not in the children's best interest, as many children's rights were infringed upon. Legislation must be amended to include child-headed households in Section 151 of the Children's Act of South Africa. I request you to confer the degree on Nico Diago. I'm sorry, Mr. Chancellor.
Natasha Ferreira with dissertation Euripides and the Poetics of Victimhood, an analysis of Hegupa and Troades, with supervision provided by Professor Flip Bosman.
Mr. Chancellor, the study investigates 2 Euripidean plays from a victimological perspective. The candidate proposes that epithets of misery serve to indicate appropriate audience response. She then demonstrates that while the Hecuba issues a warning to attend to unjust suffering, the despair of the Troades demand public recognition of the plight of war victims. Mr. Chancellor, I request you to confer the degree on Natasha Ferreira.
Eric Glenn Fields with dissertation a cognitive linguistics model for New Testament discourse analysis and its application to selected Lucan parables, with supervision provided by Professor Flip Bosman.
Mr. Chancellor, the study evaluates existing approaches to discourse analysis in studies of the Greek New Testament. It then presents a cognitive model and its application to selected passages from the Lucan Gospel. The candidate shows the use of existing and novel approaches to argue for a comprehensive understanding of discourse analysis as a scientific enterprise. Mr. Chancellor, I request you to confer the degree on Eric Glenn Fields.
Ingrid Gollum, with dissertation, my apologies. Ingrid Gollum, with dissertation, South African Concert Pianists, an overview from 1900 to 1989, with supervision provided by Professor Winfried Ludeman.
Mr. Chancellor, this dissertation traces the South African piano concert tradition from its colonial beginnings up to the transition to democracy. It is the first major study of performing musicians in this country. As such, it breaks new ground and will serve as a model for subsequent studies of this kind. I request you to confer the degree on Ingrid Gollum.
Melanie Human, with dissertation, a bio-psychosocial perspective on social work intervention to address emotional poverty of older persons in residential facilities, with supervision provided by Dr. Ilse Slabbert, but the commendatio will be read by Professor Marianne Stradum.
Mr. Chancellor, older persons often experience emotional poverty, a condition where a person is lacking in the basic needs for a minimum standard of well-being. In this qualitative study, the candidate explored how emotional poverty in older persons in residential facilities can be addressed. Findings indicate that social workers play an important role to address emotional poverty of older persons. I request you to confer the degree on Melanie Human.
Kobe Meyering, with dissertation, Reimagining Learning and Theatre Art, exploring embodied mark-making with foundation phase student teachers at Cape Peninsula University of Technology, with supervision provided by Professor Elmarie Costanjes, but the commendatio will be read on behalf of her by Dr. Caroline Perez-Bull.
Mr. Chancellor, this research implemented embodied arts-based practices in the curriculum of student teachers to disrupt the product-process divide in art education. Findings indicate that shifting focus from assessment of content, skills, and aesthetics to developing methodologies for including sensory intelligence and body-mind awareness is valuable for future teaching and learning. I request that you confer the degree on Kobie Meyring.
Christine Steyn, with dissertation Reconfiguring Motherhood, Maternal Temporality in the Work of 4 South African Visual Artists, with supervision provided by Professor Elise van Robroek. However, Professor Stella Viljoen will read the commendation on her behalf.
Mr. Chancellor, in this elegant dissertation, Christine Steyn explores the complexities of maternal becoming by investigating how 4 South African women artists visually frame motherhood through their own experiences of pregnancy, birth, and mothering. She explores the maternal body's ability to disrupt conventional experiences of time through confrontations with unpredictable or even violent corporeal encounters. I request that you confer the degree on Christine Steyn.
Mika Struik, with dissertation in Intellectual History of Institutionalized Music Studies in South Africa, with supervision provided by Dr. Karina Venter.
Mr. Chancellor, this remarkable thesis is the first history of institutionalized musical thought in South Africa. It maps the music departments, the journals, the societies, the scholarly initiatives, and the protagonists that bequeathed the discipline its present, a present both troubled and rich with opportunity. Found here is a discipline with its foundations in music practical tuition and European aesthetic ideals, a discipline that over time sought legitimacy as it became irrevocably South Africa, whilst reproducing the limitations and also the epistemological violence of its place and time. I request you to confer the degree on Mika Struik.
Meneer die kanselier, ek versoek u om aan die kandidate wie se name ek nou aan u gaan voorlê, die volgende grade toe te ken. Magister in die lettere in wysbegeerte, the Master of Arts. Laverne Althea Aris. Kristen Nancy Boetus. Shilika Chisoko. Carmen Kutsie, cum laude. Ms. Chisoko was also cum laude. Thank you, Mr. Vice-Chancellor. Akira Kutsia. Nicoline Catherine De Vere. Simone Dutoy, cum laude. Tamsin Keisha Gali. Nonzwakazi George. Jeannie Margie Goethart. Cum laude. Dank u. Monique Estie Gous. Marlies Griffiths. Mieke Hathorn. Ruby Pendili Hlatshwayo. Femia Kamper will be hooded by her father, Professor Martin Jan Kamper. Seluliwe Felicia Mingo. Carolyn Mead, cum laude. Iola Elizabeth Meyer, cum laude. Unati Ngumbela. Peter Edward O'Connor. Jana Perolt, cum laude. Ntlelantle Piñana. Joanne Rousseau. Asipe Sogiba. Heidi Stossen. Marlies Swart, cum laude. Josephine J. Troost, cum laude. Die kwalifikasie magister in maatskaplike werk, the qualification master of social work, Lynn Shannon Andrews. Fredlyn Letitia Collins. Wendy Johanneline Miller, cum laude. Tamsin Lee Nell. Irene Shumirai Songore, cum laude. Die kwalifikasie magister in die musiek, the qualification master of music, Johan Cornel Engelbrecht, cum laude. Lara Geldenhuis, cum laude. Severian Geza Steingassner. Joshua Stevens. Carla van Niekerk, cum laude. Die kwalifikasie magister in die lettere en wysbegeerte in visuele kunste. Qualification Master of Arts in Visual Arts. Adrian de la Rey, cum laude. Jordan Ashley Dreyer, cum laude. Mariam Bibi Khan, cum laude. Tamara Ann Vietman, cum laude. Die kwalifikasie honneurs baccalaureus in die lettere en wysbegeerte. Qualification Bachelor of Arts Honours. Jody Marie Adams. Charlton Clive Andrew. Abigail Iris Backman Daniels, cum laude. Mr. Chancellor, that's her second honours degree today. She won this morning as well. Kezia Monisha Bailey. Marley Zahn Barnard, cum laude. Cameron Benjamin. Tasman Lee Bueta. Joseph Evan Bracken. Amy Kayleen Klutter. Dylan Cooper. Jordan Lynette Cox, cum laude. Samantha Cox, cum laude. Tamina Daniels. Jan Hendrik Teuns de Villiers. Simone Engelbrecht. Veronique Danielle Esau. Marta Mila Fouchier. Greta Carrie Frieslar, cum laude. Elsabie Grauso. Michelle René Grobelaar. Benjamin Ryan Hatch. Jess Holing, cum laude. D'Angelo Xavier Kemp. Talia Jade Kincaid, cum laude. Kayla Stephanie Kirk, cum laude. Jacoba Wilhelmina Meyer. Stephanus Benjamin Minnie. Nika Ndlela. Lucanio Gamlana, cum laude. Sebastian Philip Paulus. Sky Breeze Petzer, cum laude. Lisa May Peters. Donique Plaikis. Daniel Rood, cum laude. Jenna Lee Scott, cum laude. Antonia Elizabeth Smallberg, cum laude. Emma Jean Solomon. Simone Isabel Stander. Sibashle Peterson. Simone Strumpfer. Stefanie Terblanche. Andries Johan Leroux Tron. Hannah Mary Tron. Lisa Thompson. Cara van der Merwe. Henri van Helsdingen. Zia Nick Venter. Carmen Wied, cum laude. Tapiwanashe Zaranyika. Die kwalifikasie honneurs baccalaureus in die musiek. The qualification Bachelor of Music Honors. Sung Jung Chung. Liam Jafta, cum laude. Darren Kennett. Bianca Annemarie Nel. Karen Yvonne Thompson. Likona Chokota, cum laude. Die kwalifikasie honneurs baccalaureus in die lettere en wysbegeerte in visuele kunste illustrasie. The qualification Bachelor of Arts honors in visual arts illustration. Helena de Toy. Ashley Dawn Green. Michaela Caitlin Jordan, cum laude. Andrea Stijl, cum laude. Jana Wenzel. Die kwalifikasie baccalaureus in die lettere en wysbegeerte. The qualification Bachelor of Arts. Karnia Leila Adams. Aisha Arnolds. Iman Ashbury. Graham Besselink. Maria Brunk. Cavill Candace Brown. Catherine Ann Bruce. Tristan Daniel Burnell. Carolyn Alice Butler. Henrietta Jacqueline Klute. Raicha Janap Kutsia. Rachel Denise Coleman. Amy Gillian Cotterell. Havana Dauncey, cum laude. Taylor De Bruin. Hannah Eva De Haas. Lana De Lange. Rukisha Joanne Lichle February. Chloe Sophie May Fisk. Carla Shannon Gaskin. Sally Mae Audrey Gossain. Shanae Greef. Elisa Bianca Jacobs. Olivia Jane Jarvie. Alexandra Jade Kelly. Aidan Maurice Klaas. Sunay Marie Koekemoer. Andri Malan. Sibongile Ndeli. Luzaneli Nelani. Annie Hildreen Richards. Courtney Nicola Roux. K. Anton Jörg Schwarze. Andrew James Walsh Sparks. Kaylin Ray Steinhobel. Mieke van der Merwe. Inge Eunice Venter. Adrie Joe Waterboer. Die kwalifikasie baccalaureus in maatskaplike werk. The qualification Bachelor of Social Work. Chelsea Amber Augustine. Turnus Daniel Botha. Chalita Mazine Hendricks. Dedre Wessels. Die kwalifikasie baccalaureus in die musiek. Qualification Bachelor of Music. David Skalk Botus. Die kwalifikasie Diploma in Praktische Musiek. The qualification Diploma in Practical Music. Joshua John George. Meneer die kanselier, ek versoek u om aan die kandidaate wie se name ook aan u voorgelê is, maar wat nie hier teenwoordig is nie, die onderskeie kwalifikasies in hulle afwesigheid te verleen. Mr. Vice Chancellor, I request you to confer the respective qualifications on those candidates whose names have been presented to you, but who could not attend in their absence.
I hereby confer on the candidates whose names have been placed before me but who are not able to be present, their degrees and other qualifications in absentia. Ek ken hiermee toe aan die kandidaat wie se name aan my voorgelees, maar wat vanmiddag nie hier teenwoordig gaan wees nie, hulle grade en ander toekennings in absentia. Wie dink dit was te kort? Who thinks that was too short? Yeah, I think we should do part. We'll call some of them across. Do you agree? It was a wonderful ceremony. Thank you for your warmth and joy. We are so proud of your loved ones, your relatives, your partners, your children, your parents, and you join a nation, not a countrywide or nationwide, but a global community of 230,000 Mati alumni. And we ask you to remain involved. It's important to Stellenbosch, to this university, to achieve its premier place, to retain its premier place, to continue excelling in all its respects that you are involved. There are alumni chapters across the whole world, from Japan to South America, North America, and Europe, Western Europe, in Africa. 33 of them, alumni chapters. Please look us up on the web. Join an alumnus chapter. Check who, if you are ever going for a job interview or some other reason, check if the person isn't one of those 230,000 alumni, because you will have something in common. And that thing in common is an outstanding qualification from an outstanding university. We will now celebrate. Just across the sports field is daar die stal, wat die klub is, waar u nou 'n glasie van iets kan kry. Ek seker daar's nie wyn vanmiddag nie. Die rektor, ja, ek dink nie. Daar's wyn en daar's vonkelwyn. So please go and enjoy yourselves. And I think the one thing lacking is that there hasn't been sufficient recognition of the parents and the families and the loved ones and all the pain you went through and all the money you spent and all the trips to Stellenbosch. Am I right? Please. Won't you stand up? Stand up for your parents. En u kan ook opstaan, families, vir hulle. As u wil opstaan, ja, staan vir hulle op. Daar. En ek wil baie dankie almal. U kan weer u sitplekke inneem. Ek wil net 'n woord van opregte bewondering vir u almal uitspreek. You've come a long way, and I expect that there are quite a few of you who didn't think that you'd be crossing the stage today. How many of you thought you might never make it? Yes, you see. Some of the doctoral candidates feared they might not make it. En wie het traantjie af en toe weggepink? Ja, daar baie trane gewees, but you've made it. It's a wonderful achievement. It's a great achievement, and that's why we ceremonialize it. That's why we dress up in formal outfits, and that's why we make a procession, because it is such an important moment for Stellenbosch, for our country, for our continent, and for humankind. So, from the bottom of my heart, congratulations. I want to add one thing to what I said about alumni. The Vice-Chancellor, Professor de Villiers, introduced an innovation. Hy het 'n homecoming naweek ingestel op Stellenbosch. Vanjaar is dit tussen 12 en 14 September. Dis 'n wonderlike naweek. Ek was al by 'n paar van hulle gewees. Daar's lesings, daar's byeenkomste, daar's reunies, daar's joulite, daar's partytjies. So please mark it down in your diary and come here. For the moment though, your celebration is right here. En ons gaan nou van die verhoog afstap. We ask that after I close the proceedings that you stand and remain standing to close the beautiful formality of this ceremony. And now, by virtue of the power vested in me as Chancellor, I hereby exercise the power to declare this congregation closed. Hiermee, volgens die mag aan my toevertrou, verklaar ek dat hierdie kongregasie van die Universiteit van Stellenbosch behoorlik geëindig het. Baie dankie. Dankie.